Hello everyone, my name is Lianyang Yu. I'm now a student in MBA program in Cape Breton University. My student number is 20, 15, 14, 16. I'm going to present an analysis of Bannockburn Tours Limited. Also, I am the owner and operator of the company. Bannockburn Tours has a long history. It was founded in 1984 in Bannock City, Nova Scotia. I purchased all the shares of that company this year on March. There are three main services that Bannockburn Tours offers. The first one is tours. Bannockburn Tours offers tours around Cable Trail, Louisburg, Bannock City, Sydney, and so on. Basically, most of them are on the island, Cape Breton Island. Our tours are more private and the number of customers is always around 2 to 15 people. Comparing with those two big companies, Embassy Tour and Atlantic Tours, their number of guests is always between 30 to 50. So the second service is agency. We sell tours of other tour companies and help them and help guests to do the air ticket booking and trip planning and so on. The third service is international student service. We mainly focus on the Chinese students who are studying in the language school in Glace Bay. We help them to apply for bank card, SM card, and drive them to Scotia Access to get their ID and drive them to the school camp and show them around. Just our goal is just make them to get familiar with the area that they're gonna live. There are now eight local drivers, 3 office workers, and 19 Chinese volunteers working for Bannockburn Tours. Well, let's talk about our value proposition. Our value proposition has 3 parts. The first part is we are responsible for customers. It means two things. The first one is all the vehicles are well insured and all the drivers are well trained. The second thing is we since the vehicle and drivers are well trained and insured, so they can guarantee the experience of customers and the safety of them. The second value proposition is we offer private tours. Comparing with those two companies, if the guests want 2 more flexible and more private tours, they will come to us. The third value proposition is we are responsible for 2 communities. The first one is Cape Breton Island. It's a local community. We have the responsibility to promote our province and our island at least. And the second responsibility of the community is for the Chinese community, because I myself is come from China, and I feel like helping all the students coming from China as well. Our business strategy can be separated into 3 parts. The first one is based on customers. So we have different strategies among different customers. The second one is about marketing. We do marketing on social media, on our communication apps, and newspaper thing, and so on. The third strategy is innovation. Innovation is the basic of all the companies. So I believe that all the companies should take innovation as a big part of their business. I decided to open a new agency and an office room next year for Bannockburn Tours, so it can touch more customers of local customers. Our organizational structure and governance is simple and clear. There's one general manager. I am the general manager, and the vice general manager, and three supervisors, and others are all employees. So the finance performance of Bannockburn Tours, we can see it according to the financial reports. The trend is positive and it has a great potential because the last couple years it was ran by the owner of Cape Breton Resorts, who and he's not paying so much attention into Bannockburn Tours because he mainly focused on their other business like golfing and hotel and golfing and hotel. So that's why Bannockburn Tours hasn't moved a lot. So there are several issues of Bannockburn Tours I have to mention. The first one is the aging of all the drivers. There are now 8 local drivers, and their average age is more than 55. So if they someday they decide to retire, I have to find someone to take their places. That means I have to train new drivers. That's also the recommendation according to the problems. The first one is training the drivers. And the second one is we decide, since there are more and more Chinese students coming to Cape Breton to study and to make a life here, so we decide to pay much more attention onto the Chinese market, help them booking the air tickets, planning their trips, and also take them into our tours to Louisburg, even to New Brunswick, at PEI, and somewhere further. And the third recommendation is that I believe the agency is the future of Bannockburn Tours. Tours can only sell their a tour company can only sell its products, which means what tour they offer to the customers. But the agency can sell their tours to agency can sell others' tours, so that makes it easier to get more customers. Well, that's pretty much it, and thank you very much.